What's up guys, Coach Jesse Minchin with GetHandles.com. Today I got a nasty spin move variation that's completely legal called the Ice Storm. Okay, so before I get into the details of the move, I wanna make sure I explain something to you guys. I had another move called Freezer Burn where I talk about doing a stutter step when you dribble, and someone said that's gonna get called for travel, and it's not. The stutter step is basically, you could take as many steps as you want in one dribble, as long as you're not palming the basketball or carrying it. You can take as many steps as you can fit in one dribble. Okay, so if you could take 5,000 steps in that dribble, it's completely legal. The 2 steps rule only applies after you picked up the basketball if your hand's under the basketball. So as long as you're not carrying on this, you're gonna be good to go. So that's gonna be your starting point for this, is that stutter step with a regular dribble. Okay, and what you're gonna do is try to freeze your defender up with this, much like the Freezer Burn. This is called the Ice Storm because it's like a kind of a storm. We're gonna be swirling around like a storm. We're gonna go into a spin move from some stutter steps, okay? And we're trying to freeze them with these stutter steps before going into the move. Funny that I just stuttered when I said stutter steps. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up to the defender, stutter step, and as you're doing these stutter steps, you wanna start to try to turn your body this way, okay? So whichever hand has the basketball, you wanna turn your body in that direction. So my right hand has the ball, I wanna start to turn my shoulders and my hips towards that side. Okay, that's gonna help kind of freeze up your defender, but at the same time kind of get them to think, oh, he's about to come this way, okay? So I'm gonna start these stutter steps as I'm pushing this first dribble down, and I'm gonna continue with these stutter steps. Keep stuttering on the word stutter. I'm gonna continue with these stutter steps on this gather before I go into the spin. So stuttering before I go into the dribble, stuttering still, and then you're gonna plant with this inside foot. So again, I'm facing this way. I'm gonna plant with this left foot, and then from there you're gonna spin off the defender. To do that, all you're gonna do is, whichever hand is dribbling the basketball, you're gonna bring it a little bit to the front of the basketball, and then you're gonna pull it back. And what you want to do is work on getting this all up to one motion. So you're gonna be stutter stepping and continuing with those stutters and go continually from those stutters here into that spin. So it isn't until that last second that you're actually, starting to go in the spin that they realize you're doing it, and by then it's too late. So you're gonna freeze them up with all these steps. If anything, make them think you're coming this way by facing this way, but you're actually putting yourself quarter of the way into the spin, and then by the time you start pulling it around, it's too late for that. Other key tip is that you wanna try to turn your head around. That'll make your spin quicker. The quicker you turn your head, your body will naturally follow, okay? So getting that hand position, turning around, and then notice how when I start the spin, I'm facing this way. I wanna let go of the basketball when I'm facing the opposite direction. So I'm facing this way to start. I let go of the basketball and switch hands when I'm facing this way. If you switch here, if my defender's here, he can slap the basketball. But if I have the ball back here, he can't get in. So these details make a huge difference. 2 final key tips. Before you go into the spin move, you gotta be tight to your defender. Because if I'm way back here and I do the spin move, I push the ball right to my defender. But if I'm close, I just move past my defender and now also seal them just from getting close. So that detail is gonna matter. The other detail you wanna pay attention to is on your stutter steps. Of course you wanna be moving those feet quick. And a way to make sure you're doing that and kind of selling those fakes well is generally if you have, most sneakers are gonna be kind of squeaky. So if you don't have squeaky sneakers, it's gonna be hard to tell, but generally if your sneakers are squeaky, you should be hearing a whole bunch of squeak noises when you're doing those stutter steps if you're selling them well. And that also means that you're staying on the balls of your feet, which means you're gonna be more quick with those steps and allow you to push off into that spin more quickly as well. Let's take a look though from some different angles, a little more full speed, and I'll give you guys some slow motions so you can see what it's gonna look like. So look, if you found this video helpful and you want more ways to take your handles to a whole new level, make sure you click this link in the top right hand corner of the screen. That's a free ball handling workout / warm-up that's gonna really help improve your ball handling. On top of that though, it's also gonna work on your range of motion, your explosiveness, your balance, and your power. All critical factors, not just for being a better ball handler, but a better player in general. Just head over to that link. Otherwise, you can click the link in the description down below. It's gethandles.com. That's gonna help you. Again, it's 100% free, and it's gonna help you in as little as 10 minutes. It's already helped thousands of players, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna make a big impact on your game too. Also, if you found this video helpful, make sure you hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. That's where I'm getting all my ideas from the videos. I'm getting so many ideas from you guys from the comments down below. So the more comments I get, the more content I can bring you guys, and the more, you know, helpful things I can bring you for things that, you know, you guys want to see from the channel that you haven't yet. So make sure you leave a comment down below and share this video with a friend. You guys can work on this move with each other. That's one of the best ways to help each other improve more quickly, by looking at the details and things that, you know, you guys notice from each other, and you can get that instant feedback, and that's how you're going to improve really quickly. And as always, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, and get on that notification squad. I have videos coming out every week, at least 3 videos, sometimes up to 5, 6, 7 videos a week, and they're all going to help you improve your game dramatically. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more, and get after your goals today.